Hello there ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's Alexander Hilly123 here and it's time for a new video, and today we're playing Mutant League Hockey on the Sega Mega Drive, released in 1994 by Electronic Arts. This is the second in the series after Mutant League Football, which was released the year before. They also intended to release Mutant League Basketball, but it never saw the light of day. Could have been very funny. And I've also made a video for Mutant League Football. I'm not sure if it's going to reach YouTube or not, or whether I'll upload this first or whatever, but I'm just going to follow the same principle of what I did in that video, which was basically show you here the death index, the different ways you can die. I like slaughter myself, but you've got bloody as well, lots of guts. With the reserves disabled, it is possible to win the game by just killing off the opposition instead of scoring. Penalties off and on. Personally, I think that's ludicrous anyway, because this is Mutant League Hockey. Why would you want penalties on? You got the different kind of places: the Madness Square Garden, the Cavern Palace, the Tomb, Friesland, Skatium, Puck Dome, the Pole, Buckle Dome, the Skunk Centre. Great sense of humour, very funny. Different teams with silly names. We will be the Toxic All-Pro because I'm crap at this game, against the Mighty Weakness. Just like American football, there are hilarious ways to kill off the opposition. There are skeletons, monsters, robots, a few others as well. Mainly this is an all-skeleton battle you can see here, although we've got one monster on our side. And the way that this differs, in my opinion, in a better way for me, than Mutant League Football, and why I like it more, is that it's still chaotic, it's still insane, but it's based on the actual sport a little bit as well. There's more gameplay value for me. Mutant League Football, it's all very stop-start. Watch this. Woohoo! And I guess that's the sport of American football, it is stop-start, but I just find it very hard to gain yards in that game and get anywhere. But on this, certain objects are thrown from the crowd, like axes, chainsaws, which you can use to mash up the players on the opposite teams. You press the A button, you can just punch them anywhere, and eventually he will explode if I keep punching him. Don't know how long it'll take exactly. There you go. And the skeletons, obviously, needless to say, there's no blood when you kill them, but there is on the monsters, and there also is, funnily enough, black blood on the machines, or maybe that's just oil, I'm not sure, but nevertheless it's hilarious. You can corrupt and bribe in the game, you can bribe the referee. There's corruption all over it. You can cheat in different ways when you have timeouts, and that just adds to the complete and utter ludicrous nature of this game. You have tournaments, best of 7 games. The gameplay itself, obviously this is Electronic Arts, makers of the EA Hockey series, needless to say, on the Mega Drive. Those games are fantastic. NHL 94 is my personal favourite. And every so often, of course, with it being hockey, I forgot to say this actually, there is a fight, which are pretty cool. Press the A button, you do that, C and B, you attack. They're not really difficult, but nevertheless it's a nice distraction. It's a break up of the usual gameplay, and as you can see, all the players have silly names as well, which also adds to the game. And also I've got to say as well, you can't hear it, but the music to this game and the sounds and all that shit, also very enjoyable, I must say. The monster, ooh, just hits it wide. And of course in hockey there are 3 periods. Look at this, I love that. Cracking. Absolutely cracking. And I said it during the Mutant League Football video, a modern day version of this kind of game could be interesting, like a violent sports game. Very intriguing. But it's a shame I can't show you any of my players with a particular weapon. None really been dropped down. There was a chainsaw dropped down before, but I didn't quite get to it. But the gameplay itself is cool. It's absolutely hilarious. It's silly in other places. The gameplay is pretty good. I don't know if this is renowned as a classic. I don't think it is. But at the end of the day, it's pretty good overall, and if you can get it on the cheap on the interwebs or whatever, if you're a big fan of collecting old games, then this is a game you probably want in your collection. It's certainly different, there's no doubt about that. But I'm going to end it here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching Mutant League Hockey on the Sega Genesis, Sega Mega Drive. I'll see you soon.